Formula 1, the pinnacle of motorsport, where the fastest drivers are and the best cars race. And today we'll be looking at none other than Charles Leclerc. Now, before I get into the video, I just want to thank all the support. I don't want to be cheesy, but yeah, I want to thank all the support. It means a lot. Thanks for your comments, and anything I can improve, help me. And if it's just shit, tell me why it's shit. Dead honestly, it just helps me no matter what. So anyway, let's get into the video. Again, once again, thanks for your support. So now looking at it, we have Charles Leclerc. And how this goes before I want to get into it, we'll do a bit of background about him, how he got into F1, and then my opinion on Charles Leclerc. Now, Charles Leclerc was born on the 16th of October 1997, and by the time of recording, he is 22 years old. He was born in the Mediterranean Idyll, yep, that was fucked up, in Monaco. And I mean, Monaco looks amazing from the pictures, and also that tax haven. Not too shabby, not too shabby Alonso, but I've got zero pounds in the account, so it doesn't mean shit to me. But anyway, moving on. His first experience of motor racing was actually at Jules Bianchi's karting track, and him and Jules had a really close relationship, and he's actually his godfather. Jules Bianchi is actually Charles's godfather, and even though I always thought they were really close together, and they were, but I did not realise there was a 7-year gap difference between the two, and I just think that's crazy. I did not expect that. And now, this could get into a deeper subject, but as we know, Jules Bianchi sadly passed away in 2015, was it, in the Japanese Grand Prix, and it's really sad to see someone like that pass away. Great talent, and he will forever be remembered in the F1 community. But for Leclerc, I think it hit even harder. This is someone he grew up with, someone he was basically best mates with, someone who shared the same dream as him, and it probably hurt him a lot. And to get over it, it gets utter respect and determination. And for him to come out and he says he races in honour of Jules Bianchi, I just think it's amazing. And it just shows the character Charles Leclerc is. So now moving on to his karting career, Charles was a big talent, of course, as many F1 drivers are. And he actually won the CIKFIA KF3 World Cup, which is a bit of a complicated title, but anyway. And his overall stats in karting, which I did want to say, was that he has 134 kart races, and 18 wins and 51 podiums, which is quite sick for, a youngster, racing against his level. I think that's sick. 51 podiums, fair enough. And then from then on, there's been a bit of a time skip for his rookie season in Formula 3 with Van Amersfoort. Now, I fucked that up as well. But we're moving on. And he came fourth, actually, in 2015, which is really good for a first season, of course. And I don't know the level of competitiveness that Van Amersfoort Racing is in the Formula 3 leagues, but I'm guessing it wasn't the top team. But so to come fourth is very impressive. And furthermore, he joined Ferrari, nice. He joined Ferrari in 2016. When I say Ferrari, I mean his driver's academy, and he actually won the GP3 the next season with ART Grand Prix, which is, well, fair enough to him, very well done. And from then on, he joined F2, and for the first time, he actually won the championship in his very first season, which I think is amazing. Literally a step up of competition. That's like it's League 1 to championship, and he just absolutely performed there. But what happened in 2017 was also that his dad had sadly passed away. Now, of course, Charles already went through the passing of Jules Bianchi in 2015, and for him to see his dad pass probably was really hard to him. Now, what I do respect is just his character. He has dealt with so much loss in his life already at his young age, and for him to just carry on performing at very high expectations is just great. And I think he is one of the strongest resilience-wise in the grid. And yeah. And I do feel for him and his family, and my thoughts go out to them, even though this did happen in 2017, and I'm a little bit late, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So anyway, from then on, he moved in 2018 to Alfa Romeo Sauber, and in that season, he actually managed to get 39 points for the team, and I think that is quality for, a young driver. I think to come in for F1 and just get 39 points, that's quality points, and I don't think Alfa Romeo were the same quality as they were this year, and so for him to do that, and he even got noticed by Ferrari. As we know, Romeo and Ferrari, they're like a close team together, and in 2019 he actually did join Ferrari, so this season is actually his first season, which for some reason I didn't realise. And just to put in before my opinion, a couple of stats. His very first season, he's already got 2 wins and he's third in the standings, which is with around 249 points. And I think that's quality. It's very hard to do, and Formula One, we all know that loads of people struggle with adjusting, but we just see that he doesn't really, like, through 2017 to 2019, well, actually 2015 to 2019, he just doesn't struggle, and I think that it's just amazing, his adaptability. And yeah, so that brings us to the modern day, and that was basically a mini history. I didn't want to make it too long, of course, but yeah, for the Charles Leclerc fans, it's good to know a bit, and for someone who's just getting into the sport, if you are watching this, then it's good to know one of the best next drivers. And so I want to bring this over to my opinion on him. Now, my opinion, as you can kind of see, that I respect the man massively. He's a great talent, and some of the things he does is really amazing. I rate him as highly as saying he's probably the same level as Verstappen, and Verstappen is just crazy good, and he's so fast. I think raw pace-wise, he's faster than Vettel. You can see that through the qualifying. He's got 7 pole positions this year, which is crazy. And he's a different gravy of a racer. And I really think he's going to be a world champion in the future. The way he carries himself on and off is amazing. I've seen interviews with him. I've seen presentators talk about him, and they just never have bad words to say about him. It's really astounding. And I feel like for a youngster, like 22 years old is very young in F1. I mean, Lewis Hamilton's 34, 35, like, I mean, that's pensioner's age. But, yeah, he's just a great talent, and he just seems like the nicest guy around. And I really hope he does well in his career. He's been through so much. So to get to the level he is, and to keep going is just amazing. And I really hope all the best to him. Now, I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Tell me what you think. I've been Kieran, and this is my video.